And the federal government is presently studying the ruling issued by the ECOWAS court to the effect that Twitter users cannot be arrested or prosecuted following the suspension of the activities of the microblogging site in the country. The presidency also denied involvement in ongoing attempts at the National Assembly to amend the Nigerian Press Council Act and the National Broadcasting Commission Act. These formed parts of the outcomes of this week's Federal Executive Council meeting. Tayamodu reports.
The Nigerian government's decision to suspend Twitter over activities it believes threatens the sovereignty of the country has continued to generate a lot of talk. The government had gone further to warn that it would arrest those still using the microblogging site. A suit had subsequently been filed against the government by the Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, and 176 concerned Nigerians, arguing the unlawful suspension of Twitter in Nigeria and the criminalization of Nigerians. The ECOWAS court had in a recent ruling prevented the Nigerian government from unlawfully imposing sanctions on Twitter and any other social media service provider, media houses, radio and television stations, and other Nigerians who are Twitter users. It is a matter that came up in council, and the Special Advisor Media and Publicity says the Attorney General of the Federation would advise the federal government on the next step to take.
The Attorney General of the Federation is going to study that report, and then he will advise government on the way forward. The committees set up by the President to engage with Twitter is actually holding a meeting.
The presidency has also denied any involvement in ongoing attempts at the National Assembly to amend the Nigerian Press Council Act and the National Broadcasting Commission Act.
Presidency thing, because the president has nothing to do with that. It's a government thing, and it's the minister that can talk about it.
Certain provisions in the two amendment bills on media laws presently before the National Assembly has caused a lot of concern among media practitioners about this being an attempt to muzzle the press. This is made more worrying by the fact that the move to amend the National Press Council Act and the National Broadcasting Commission Act is being spearheaded by the Minister of Information and Culture. But the presidency makes a clarification that the initiative is a policy that only the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, can address. Also up for discussion was the undertaking of the second peer-review country self-assessment report, which has been approved by President Muhammadu Buhari. Tayamodu, TVC News, Abuja.